And this is going to be a pretty cool cave, to be honest. I think, like, previously my mine shaft was simply a 2 by 1 uh, just dead drop into basically until I hit a larger set of cliffs or not cave systems. So this sort of eliminates that need. And also, so I'm just gonna quickly lighten this up a bit, and I will definitely put a some sort of glass structure in here. I don't think I have any glass on me at the moment, but I do know I have some back at my epic glass tree has a them. So I don't know. Let me try and mine some of this out to sort of open up a bit. And that looks like a promising start. It does look like a little sort of cavernous area, but I think I viewed that earlier. But what I'm going to do at the moment to make a late night trek to my cavern easier is you can see the health regenerating already. Alright, welcome to easy mode. Alright, so do you guys mind the 2D? Because it really allows my computer to render stuff faster, and it will allow for clouds and such, which have since not really... I do it in some videos, but right now I'm actually... My computer memory usage is not that taxed, so I can definitely have some excess stuff. Boom, thank you. You just seem too happy to kill. You're lucky. Pig, not so much. Wow. I'm taking your pork from you. Alright, so that was my old I'm like on autopilot going back to my old house. But oh shit, I wasn't actually checking the time, but the good thing about this new thing is it actually tells me how long I was recording. So, I'm gonna actually take this out, and I don't need to make any more glass. I will simply put some bacon in there. Bacon. Whenever I whenever I see these meat slabs, I always think about that one commercial with the one. It's like a dog, but it's like it's like a cartoony sketch of a dog that's going, bacon, and I don't know. That's just me though. So it's nighttime. I'm actually gonna try and get some work done at night. So I might as well just put it on peaceful and continue on. It's pretty well lit. It should be okay for you guys to view. Having said that, let me take this random pick out and replace it with my bare hands, because I was supposed to make shovels. Damn it, for being neglectful. But I do have this sod right here that I'm going to fill in some areas. Alright, so it looks like, or to be honest, I may need... Oh shit, motherfucker! Oh wow, dude, I am so... so freaking lucky that that was on peaceful. Alright, so I will actually make that area a little bit more more off to the one side, like grinding against that pillar right there. And I'm going to make half steps for this just because I like the look of half steps better, and it actually aids me in not having to just spam spacebar to move. I don't know if you can reset controls here, so spacebar is pretty much standard jump. Alright, so I'm going to fill that in and actually take out that one so I can... I'm gonna use dirt to clear out other dirt, because that's the way I roll. And I just want to make a pathway out of here to try and aid in me getting some light down there to my mining shaft. And it's really fun. For me, usually it's a fun part of my experience in Minecraft when I get to start doing all of that stuff with the mining. And the reason I'm digging straight down there is because I could actually see the fact that there was stone there and it wasn't going to drop me into the abyss. And it looks like light is actually coming out. Yes, indeed. Alright. So, everything is sort of compressed. It's somewhat, I don't know, a little bit difficult to see where I'm ending and starting. But it does look like this is going to give me... Yeah, it's going to give me a bit more in the way of sunlight, which I need. Because it's always nice to have sunlight. Not only does it aid in just lighting up your day without having torches, it also burns creepers, and that is invaluable. And not creepers. Creepers don't burn in sunlight. I'm talking about burning zombies and the skeletons, which fire arrows. And if you come into a spawn of them, I did on my main uh, save, and that's nasty because they're all shooting arrows at you at the same time. And you're like, whoa. So this is the other entrance. I will eventually block that off, and I will whoa, I will create like a basement doorway to the other area. So there we go, peaceful, sunny out, and I'm a stickler for getting this all squared away. So take my picks. I have excess picks, and I will actually make some of my iron picks because if you're going to be using upgraded minerals and ore and stuff you find, dude, I'm not making iron picks, by the way. I'm making steel, processed iron. And there we go. Whoa, that's a bad idea. Yep, that would have been a bad idea. This would probably be a bad idea as well. But hey, why not? Oh, fuck. Alrighty then. Alright, so peaceful, you can take fall damage, by the way. Just to let you guys know for future reference. And let me just quickly see how long ago I started this. 7 minutes and 21 seconds. So it'll probably be like 7 minutes and 10 seconds because I did spend a little bit of time getting the mic up. The bad thing about playing it on peaceful is I don't know if monsters don't spawn or if it's just like randomly, I don't know, like easy mode. Oh no. Alright, so I really need to get my stuff. I really need to find all of my stuff because I do have a fair amount of glass in there. And glass is something that, while it's not really a necessity or a rarity, especially on my island, because I have all that sand there that I can easily make into glass with my 5 furnaces. I might actually make some cooked ham as well. Ham itself, the pork meat that the pigs drop, it only gives you 1.5 bars, but I do need some more, something more than those 1.5 bars, and the processed, if you will, ham gives you much more. I'm just gonna let it regen, and all right, I'm spelunking into the depths. But there's there's a fair amount of iron in here, which is awesome. So, all right, so that is all my stuff, and I can juke this, and I don't die. Nice. All right. Oh, into the fiery depths of hell. And oh, my ladders. That would have not been good if I had lost all my ladders. All right. So this gives me an idea of how much the sunlight is going to affect me. And this looks fun. This looks entertaining. This looks like it could be a very fun time. In the meantime, I'm going to have to get up back there to do so. I don't know. If I die, I will spawn back there, but I really don't want to die, to be honest with you. All right. I can use my ladders, but to use my ladders, I really need to get a firm idea of where the hell I am in orientation to. Oh, dude. Oh, holy crap. All right. So this is going to be pretty much my resources or resources. I don't know. How do you guys say resources? Because I am usually one for the resources. But resources is also, it depends. Do you accent the first or the second syllable in the word? Put that in the comment section. I'd like to know. I don't know why. I just do. And one thing I can do here actually is to create a temporary base. Dirt does not obey gravity, so I can actually just clod hop my way up here. I use a couple different words for dirt during my commentaries, like sod, clods, dirt, random brown shit that has random specks of gray on it. Hey, I'm up here already. Sweet. All right. I can actually. You're saying why don't I jump over here? Ta-da! All right. So. All right, there we go. I'm like sort of juking my way around there. And there we go. Whoa. Take my computer a second to load, not take my second computer to load. And go over here. Alright, so this is going to be my glass menagerie. And I realize that it's not actually a glass menagerie, but it's the title of a book, so hey. Give it to me, will you? Alright. So this is okay. I mean, it's like, what, 5 by 5? I think this is a perfect square. Perfect square? Oh, shit. I have to break that. Sad. It's always a sad day when you have to break a pane of glass. I guess these are blocks of glass. I can't really call it a pane. But either way, I had to break it. And I didn't want to. So, there you go. So is this 5x5? Oh, no, it's 5x6. So it's going to take 30. Yay, elementary math skills. It's sort of painful when you get to college. Shit, motherfucker, son of a bitch. Alright. Well, that was avoided. Albeit narrowly, but avoided nonetheless. Yeah, it's always sort of amusing, and I don't know if you guys have. I'm sure you guys have many experiences like this, but it's just you get into some classes, and there's some classes that you just have to take for like fulfilling core requirements that all majors have to take. Even in high school, like there are certain classes that you have to take. Actually, all classes pretty much you have to take in high school. Am I right? But it's just it feels like some things are just like, oh my god, you get into classes with some people, and I swear to God this is a true story, and I'm sure that it doesn't just happen. And I swear I go to a half decent school, but I go into a class and let me just check my time quickly. 12 minutes and 18 seconds. All right, you guys, I got time. So I go into class, and one of the first things the first day the teacher said. By the way, the teacher was an asshole and ended up giving me an A- in the course, and I was not not all pleased by that A- because he didn't give us. Oh, that's a story for another time. But so the first thing he said when he came into class was, well, we had to write on a piece of paper a couple different things about language, and one of the things he said was how, based on the population of the world, what you think, how many languages are spoken, and this of course brought into the question, how many continents are there in the world? Which you would think it's a simple question that everybody in their fucking right mind would know that. Just simple, like it's simple. How many? And this one girl raised her hand, and she looked like Snooki from what is it called? I am just completely blanking right now. New Jersey, Jersey Shore. There you go. Sorry, I live close enough to it. I should know that. But so she looked like Snooki from Jersey Shore, and so she raised her hand and said 9. And the teacher was like, "Oh, really?" And she said, "Well, it depends." I was like, "It what? Since when does it depend? Ever?" And she went on to dig herself further in her grave, and it was just, oh my god, people like that. I don't understand. Like maybe she was having an off day, maybe it was a bad day, the first day of school and all, but I just can't for the life of me ever consider answering a question like that with that dumb of an answer. And she went on to say, well, in my high school, it was taught that, no, I'm sorry, no matter what high school you went to in bumfuck somewhere, they would have had to tell you that they're, like, it's just 9 continents? Really? I don't know. She started to name them, and she said the United States as one of the continents, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Right? Oh my god. So I don't know. Tell stories. I would honestly, it would brighten up my Labor Day if I could read stories. And I'm doing this actually Sunday night. Holy God, it's lagging. Damn it. All right, what I'm actually going to do then, in place of, because this is really awkward, is I'm going to do this because I think this is a nice design. And I'm going to put torches in here, and then I'm going to enclose the entire area. I don't know. What do you guys? What is your opinion on my new design structure here? I'm not really altering anything. And you may be asking, well, why is he doing this? And I said, well, I'm going to make a door there. Yeah, see? There's their torch. I couldn't see my torches, and I was like, damn it, did I leave them down there? But, alas, there it is. Alright, so now I just need to put a top on. And do that. I'm really sorry for the lag, guys. I guess it's because my computer's been running all day and it doesn't like me. But I did have an epic Game Battles match earlier that I'm going to definitely post because it was top notch, and I think you guys will really like it. And there. I don't know. I can make this stone, but I sort of like this entryway of Doom and such. Did I make this too? Oh, it's gonna be too. Damn it! I didn't have to raise that top part there. But all right, so I'm actually gonna go quickly. Let's see how much time I have left. 15 minutes and 41 seconds. Holy crap! I need to stop now. Well, goodbye, and I say like it for this sheep. Right there, as I'm lagging and going over the sheep. Sheep, come back here. He gave me 1 wool, so maybe, I don't know, maybe not like it for him. He only gave me 1 wool. He was sort of stingy. Like it for these flowers over here because they're pretty. Good night.